thanks so much for stopping by. Tonight I am going to do a Tuesday tip for glass painting, and basically what I'm going to do is just show you how using tape actually can help you create designs. Now this is just a very simple design. The tape that I'm using is a painter's tape, frog tape. Don't have to actually use frog tape. Painter's tape is fine. So I basically went around, put a strip down one side over here, and I tried to flatten this out as much as possible. It's actually not real easy to use regular painter's tape on glassware, but it does help when you're trying to create a pattern. Then this is actually two pieces of tape here. Smoothed it down, just kind of brought it down around the beginning of the stem, if you can see that. And then once I got the lines on, I went ahead and wrapped some tape around the top to do a line so that when somebody's lips are touching the glass, they're not actually touching the paint. The paint I use is actually non-toxic, however, regardless, I still try to give, whether it's I don't know, I think this is a little over an inch wide or half an inch or whatnot. As long as you have some part uncovered around the top should be fine. But it's, tip is just to use plain painter's tape, or like I said, this is the frog tape, to help you create designs. This one I'm just doing is, again, very simple. I am using the Mod Podge glitter. This is the gold glitter. I am brushing it on with a paintbrush, a gloss paintbrush. And this is a folk art glass paintbrush, probably a number 12. That's what it looks like to me. It's well used, and with putting the glitter in it, I didn't want to use a good brush because the glitter comes out when you wash it to an extent, but there's still some glitter in the bristles. So I like to make sure that I do get it cleaned out as best I can and use an old brush so that I'm not ruining a good brush or a newer brush, because this was a good brush at one time. Okay, so the main thing is to try to make sure that the tape is down as best you can. I like to get it coated and then pull the tape off while the paint is still wet. That helps me get off any tape that did, or not tape, but any paint that leaked under. And then that typically helps with having that paint leak under, or if it does, you can clean it up. For this video, I'm actually doing a coat and then hitting my paint with my heat gun, so I can go ahead and continue putting coats over this. I like to try to do at least 3 coats. It's really up to you. And if you like it just with a little bit of glitter, that's fine. Because I don't, for the purpose of the video, I want to be able to get the tape off here for you to be able to see it. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, if you're new here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and the little bell that's next to it. That is a bell that will let you know when I post something new. I'm trying to get on to more of a constant schedule here, working hard to achieve that. So I'm going to try to post tips on Tuesdays, and it might be tips about anything from glass painting to decorative painting, not necessarily just glass painting. So stay tuned for those. And I'm sorry if my camera swings some after I turn it on and off. Wasn't aware of that until recently. So I've hit it again with the heat gun, trying to put on a little bit thicker this time. And even after I take the tape off, I'm pretty certain that I can still go over this with the way the design is. I could still stay within the design and not go outside of it. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Have you ever tried to use tape on painted glass? Let me know down in the comments, yes or no. If you would, I'd appreciate it. If you have any suggestions or any beneficial information about using tape on glassware, I would love to hear it too. I just work with it as best I can. I have some finer tape that I've used in the past that works really well. The problem with it is the curves that you come across when you're actually painting on the glass, or not painting, but trying to put tape on the glass. That's an issue that can be difficult to, to actually put it on nicely and get the results that you want. I'm pretty happy with it though. When you pull off the tape, make sure you're pulling away from the object to try to get it off as neatly as possible. And this one, like I said, is 2 pieces, so let's see if we can get these off together at the same time. Get as clean of a line as possible and try not to mess up the design. And again, this is just a quick little, more like an abstract design to do on the glass. And like I said, there were some places where the paint went underneath, which I suspected that would be the case. Not a biggie, and not really too bad. But there you have it. Like I said, I think with this design you could still go over it and touch it up, add more to it as far as the coats. If you wanted more, once it dries, that's fine. Let me know what you think about the glass down in the comments. Do you like this? Give me a yes. Give me a big thumbs up if you like this video, this Tuesday tip video. And make sure that if you haven't already, that you subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell, again, the notification bell, so that when I post something new, you'll get the notification right away. Make sure that you share my videos too with your family and friends. If you have any questions, as I mentioned, please make sure that you post the questions down below. And I do appreciate you coming to my channel and viewing. Until the next video, you have a good one. Take care.